every day, and Lenore always wants to know who the donkey of the day is.
I think our people listening too.
A driver in Colorado tried to switch seats with his dog to avoid a DUI arrest.
Like the dog was driving?
And what makes him more of a donkey? Charlamagne, that alone should have made him a donkey. Mm-hmm. Trying to blame it on the dog. The dog was driving when the police pulled him over. There were 2 passengers in the back who weren't drunk. Why didn't they just switch seats?
That's the first thing you would think to do. The one with the no liquor.
No, he switched with the dog right next to him.
That's as fast as he can do it.
That's
how drunk he was. He wasn't thinking.
A driver in Colorado tried to avoid a DUI arrest by swapping seats with his dog after being pulled over. Police said. Can you imagine being the police and looking at this? Can you imagine the siren going and this guy swerving and you see him swerving and then you pull him over and then while you running his license plate, you looking through your dashboard and you see him switch places with the dog.
Or you don't see it, but you still come up to the car.
I'm sure they saw it.
I don't know.
I'm sure they saw it because the dog got to jump. You got to pick the dog up.
Let's do it for the sake of that they did see the switching because this window was shaded, whatever. But when they get to the window,
now let's say, okay, let's do two signs. One they saw it and one they didn't. So one, you looking over your dashboard and you literally see.
I think it's funnier that they did.
I'm gonna do both. You look over your dashboard and you see the dog jump into the man's seat and the man climb over and then you sit and look like this. And then the passengers in the back, the two that's not drunk, turn around and look at you, at the police. Like, I can't believe this either.
Okay,
all right, that's one.
The other scenario is funnier.
Now the second, there's three. There's 3 scenarios. The second scenario is you pulled him over.
Doing his thing.
You walk over.
He walk over.
And you look, and then you turn, and the dog look at you.
You walk. They always walk to your. They step a little back from your door. Did he get ready to say license and registration?
The third scenario.
And they see a dog sitting there.
The third scenario is that the dog knows what's going on. He switches. The cops walk over to him, tap on the window, and the dog rolls the window down with his paw.
No.
And then he turns and goes, Do you at that point go, can I see your license and registration? Or do you look at the people in the car and go,
I would just,
what are we doing here?
I don't even know as a cop. I would just pull him out. You just want to, that's... Sir, and he probably like laying there because he drunk. He don't even know what he just did.
And is it one of those dogs that look like humans with the long hair?
Those commercials.
You know those dogs with the long hair.
You think it's a blonde
That
woman?
long blonde hair. And so she's turned away from you and you knock it on the window as the cop and then it turns around and it's a dog with long hair.
Here's the question though that I want to ask. The cars that drive by themselves. Would you still
the Tesla?
If you're in the passenger side drunk,
you still get it because you got to operate that.
Oh, you got to be in the seat.
You got to switch it in that mode. You don't just start off driving.
That means you're drunk.
Okay, the man was stopped by police around 11:30 p.m. Saturday for allegedly driving 52 miles per hour in a 30-mile. That's not bad though. In a 30-mile-an-hour zone. The Springfield Police Department said in a post on Facebook, the driver attempted to switch places with his dog, who was in the passenger seat. As the police officer,
too, because the dog.
Here it is. As the police officer approached and watched the entire process.
So that answers your thing.
The post said the male party then exited the passenger side of the vehicle and claimed he was not driving. So the dog was driving. The man who police did name, they probably didn't want to hurt his feelings, appeared intoxicated. And when asked by an officer if he'd been drinking, he ran away.
Did they not do what race this person is?
They probably did. I didn't look at the whole thing.
Okay.
He was apprehended about 20 yards. Not even a mile. So 20 yards from the vehicle.
Not only are you making us think your dog was driving,
but then he gonna blame it on the dog.
I gotta chase you. That's
a minute. We're not even done with this.
King beat down.
The man was taken to a hospital where he was medically cleared, then booked into the county jail on charges including driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, speeding, and resisting arrest. The dog was handed over to a friend of the driver while he was in jail, the Post said. The dog does not face any criminal charges. And they let the dog go with a warning.
What's the warning?
Don't let him do that to you again. Don't let him put you in that.
No.
Don't let him do that to you again.
He told me to get the seal here.
He gets donkey of the day for several reasons, Charlamagne said.
Oh, my gosh.
He gets donkey of the day for driving drunk. Okay. That's number one. He gets donkey of the day for trying to switch places with the dog. He gets donkey of the day for leaving the dog. Running away. You gonna leave the dog. Not only did you try to put it off on the dog, but now the dog got to get arrested.
You said it was up 2 people in the car.
Well, they didn't talk about that. Charlamagne talked about that.
Oh.
And he also gets donkey of the day.
He probably felt like my friends in the car, they'll keep him.
Right. He also gets for running away. And he gets donkey of the day for not allowing those friends to take over and drive.
Designated drivers. Didn't we learn that how many years ago? The one who don't drink is the one who drives. And why was the dog in the front in the first place?
And the people and the passengers.
The dog should have been in the back.
No, the dog was sitting in the he's his dog. That's his friend probably.
As a friend, I don't want to be stuck in the back. Let the dog be in the back.
With the friend?
In the front.
But what if the other friend don't want to sit back there with your dog?
I don't get that. Most dogs because you're supposed to have them strapped in. I'm surprised they didn't get the dog for not being. Don't you supposed to harness your dog in the car?
Oh, so the dog should have got a ticket because he wasn't strapped in.
It's not his fault. It's his owner's fault. Why did he even get a warning?
First of all,
who does that? Who gives a warning to a dog?
But can you imagine being a dog and you chilling and your owner make you switch places with him?
Come on, Skippy, come on. Oh, okay.
And then he exit out the passenger side and try running. And he's drunk.
I don't know. I think because the alcohol just.
So that was the donkey of the day.
That was a really big.
A man trying to have his dog take the fall for his DUI,
and the dog gets a warning.
Can I ask you a question though? What if it was a dog driving?
They showed.
What if the dog was really driving? Not on this case.
The funniest videos.
Would I get in trouble?
They showed a dog driving it was like a tractor kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was in the yard.
Yeah.
And his paw was on the thing.
Yeah.
And I went, no, please. They must have trained him to do that. I guess you can train them.
That's sad.
I don't know. They can't.